to macOS Sequoia. The incredible features we talked about in iOS 18 and iPadOS 18 are going to be amazing for the ways you use Mac. You can be even more expressive in messages. Math notes provide a helpful typed experience, and you can easily plan a hike in Maps. These new features are terrific on the Mac, and macOS Sequoia introduces even more features to help you effortlessly get things done. Let's start with continuity, iPhone mirroring. With iPhone mirroring on Mac, I can see what's on my iPhone and can control it too, all while barely lifting a finger. Let me show you how it works. To access my phone, I just click here in my dock. Boom, and there's my iPhone, mirrored in a window right on my Mac. I can fully interact with it, all wirelessly. I can see my custom wallpaper. My icons are right where they belong, and I can use my phone normally, like swiping through pages of my home screen. And I can open any of my iPhone apps, like the Phil's Coffee app for a bit of extra energy for my favorite local coffee shop. I can use my Mac trackpad to interact with the app. And I can use my Mac keyboard too, like to add special instructions. Let's make this ice cold. To make this even more magical, we're bringing iPhone notifications to Mac. They appear alongside my Mac notifications, and I can even interact with them when I don't have my iPhone handy. Here's one from Duolingo. What's neat is when I click on it, bam, I'm taken right into the Duolingo app on my iPhone, so I can practice my Spanish and extend my streak.
La manzana.
As you can hear, my iPhone's audio even comes through my Mac. So, you might be wondering, what's on my iPhone screen while I'm using iPhone mirroring? It stays locked, so nobody else can access it. And it works seamlessly with Standby. Standby stays visible so I can get information at a glance as I use my phone with iPhone mirroring. And iPhone mirroring makes it effortless to combine the power of my Mac and the convenience of its big screen with the things I get done on my iPhone. I'm using a template in the Unfold app to make a post, and I've got one last video to add. On Mac, I've been using Final Cut Pro to stitch some clips together. Watch how easy it is to use my devices together. I can grab the exported video and just drop it right into the template. Perfect. So that's iPhone mirroring. And macOS Sequoia has fantastic updates to how you arrange your windows, share while video conferencing, and organize your passwords. Now, when you drag a window to the edge of the screen, macOS automatically suggests a tiled position on your desktop. You can release your window right into place. Quickly place tiles side by side, or place them into corners to keep even more apps in your view. And new keyboard and menu shortcuts help you arrange your tiles even faster. Now, let's talk about video conferencing. When you're on a video call, say goodbye to oversharing with the new Presenter Preview. It lets you see what you're about to share before you share it, and works with apps like FaceTime and Zoom. And when you want to express yourself or just hide the laundry behind you, you can now replace your background with some beautiful built-in backgrounds or your own photos. Background replacements use Apple's industry-leading segmentation, so you look your best while on a call. Now, let's talk about how we're building on the foundation of Keychain to help you manage your passwords. For over 25 years, we've been adding features to make logging into your accounts easier. And now we're introducing the Passwords app. Passwords makes it easy to access your credentials and have them securely stored all in one place. Everything is organized for you, from your passwords to verification codes to security alerts. You can find the app on Mac, iPad, iPhone, Vision Pro, and on Windows with the iCloud for Windows app. All the passwords securely sync across your devices. And if you use autofill, your passwords will automatically populate in the Passwords app. Now, here's Beth to tell you about Safari.
Safari offers an experience like no other browser on Mac. In macOS Sequoia, Safari is the world's fastest browser, enabling you to fly through the web with lightning speed. And it offers up to 4 hours more battery life than Chrome when streaming video. Safari is also a trailblazer in privacy, with industry-leading intelligent tracking prevention and private browsing that's actually private. It not only protects your history, it prevents websites from seeing what you do while you browse. And it's built on WebKit, which supports the latest exciting web technologies and standards. If you missed anything we've added to Safari in the last few years, it's time to check it out. Safari has everything you need to feel at home, like profiles, translation, and more. And in this release, we're making it even better with easier ways to discover content and streamline your browsing. When you're on a site, Safari can now help you discover more about the page with highlights. Safari uses machine learning to automatically detect relevant information and highlight it for you as you browse. Highlights share helpful information like directions, summaries, and quick links to learn more about people, music, movies, and TV shows. So if you're planning a trip, you can effortlessly discover a hotel's location and phone number right there. You can listen to an artist's music or check out a new show with just a click. And even get a summary, so you can get the gist before reading on. Summaries are also integrated into a redesigned Reader. Reader instantly removes distractions from articles, and now it can provide a table of contents and includes a helpful summary right next to the article. We're bringing a distraction-free experience to video on the web as well, with Viewer. When Safari detects a video on the page, Viewer helps you put it front and center, while still giving you full access to system playback controls like AirPlay and Picture-in-Picture. And video automatically moves into Picture-in-Picture if you click away. And that's a quick look at what's new in Safari. Back to you, Craig.
Let's talk about gaming. We're so excited to see more and more game developers embracing the Mac with great games like these, including the most recent game of the year, Baldur's Gate 3, all leveraging Metal 3 to deliver smooth frame rates, provide high-quality visuals, and take full advantage of Apple Silicon. Every Mac in the lineup can play today's most cutting-edge games, like Death Stranding, Director's Cut. And so can iPhone 15 Pro and any iPad with an M-series chip. And for developers, this creates a immersive gaming experience. And since the introduction of Game Porting Toolkit, developers have been able to bring their games to Apple devices faster than ever, and gaming enthusiasts can experience more games on the Mac. And this year, Game Porting Toolkit 2 takes this to the next level, enabling developers to bring even more advanced games to Mac with improved Windows compatibility and shader debugging tools. And it's much easier to bring Mac games to iPad and iPhone with Xcode support that lets developers unify their game code and shaders across devices. And for players, there's a lot to look forward to, and that's more games.
This is Assassin's Creed Shadows. We're venturing into feudal Japan, which you can experience from the perspectives of Naoe, a shinobi assassin, and Yasuke, a legendary samurai of African origin. But in addition to Mac, Assassin's Creed Shadows will also be coming to iPad. With Ubisoft's Unveiled engine now supporting the Apple ecosystem, we couldn't be more excited about bringing our biggest titles to Apple devices. Download and play Assassin's Creed Mirage today, and Assassin's Creed Shadows will be available later this year. Thank you.
It's a big release that uplevels your productivity and creativity. You can quickly tile windows for your ideal workspace. A massive update to Safari helps you browse the web distraction-free.